Good evening. All right, we finished last. Trying to harvest this wheat. So let's get this old boy going. Got a good spot there. Start baling some of this. Let this tractor warm up a minute. All right, let's start baling now. Got her somewhat warm. Oh, forgot to lower it, I think. Yes, we did. This episode, we're going to have to grind this field out here today. Goal is to try to get it done, get ready for some beet harvest. It's coming upon us pretty quick. All right. Straw's not yielding too bad. Not as... It's pretty expected. I think our yield on this is about... It's in the 30%. So, not doing very... That's a little disappointing, but that's why we're doing straw, because we're not going to get much grain out of this. So the straw should help us out a little bit. I don't think it takes away from any sort of fertilizer or anything. Did not look to see how full he was either. Probably need to do that. We get about halfway down here. Maybe we drop this bale off. We'll go hop in that grain cart over there. Oh, he went to the other side. Interesting. Okay. I was hoping he'd just stay on this side, but apparently he decided not to. And I don't think he harvested down, so we're gonna come about halfway back before we... I wish I could see the percent full on him. That's what I wish. Okay, it's... Ooh. I looked down for one split second and about ran into these trees. One of these days I'm going to own this field. I'm going to demolish all of them. When it comes to farming, you're not a whole lot of a tree hugger. Pretty ruthless. They rob a lot of moisture and a lot of nutrients, and they also have some purpose, though. Give you some windbreak, some stuff like that, but they can also be just as big of a nuisance. And we're just going to go make sure what he's got. I didn't see a notification yet. I don't see any lights flashing. We're going to make it this end, turn around, I think. Because I don't think he harvested on the way down. Ooh. What happened here? Oh. I thought for some reason the pickup was up and it wasn't working, but I just glanced at it. Honestly, this 410, a little over horse, track piece of it, probably somewhat rare on a big square baler. like this. Not going to see too many setups like this, but you know what? That's what Grandpa Walter had for us that he gave us. So we'll take it. We'll appreciate it. Probably looking to get rid of the tractor at least. It's got a lot of hours, and I think it's going to cost me a lot of money to start fixing it the more I use it. So we're going to have to try to find a piece for it. Let's bring that back down. Hope he is getting full. Top of the old red Magnum. Look. And let's go try to catch that big combine. Oh, we didn't make it. He had to pick up. Gosh darn it. Wasting time. We are wasting time. Oh, I'll be darned. He was just turning around. Sweet. I don't think he's going to do that piece over there because I took headlands off for him, which is fine. I can finish that up. Maybe it's better over on this side. I doubt it. Pretty doubtful. We did take one truck in. We've gotten one truckload off of this field so far. That's rather disappointing. We're going to probably be looking to get rid of these 3 pieces as well. Or 2 pieces. Well, the grain cart probably does need to go. It doesn't have to go this year. We can save a little bit of money. For some reason we get some extra money. Sure. We'll get rid of it. I'd like to get a bigger one. We're just going to park that there for now. And try to get back into baling. I've been thinking about, oop, gosh, they do not make this pickup wide enough. That probably real life would have missed some of that, but that's really tough to see from this angle. Normally you'd be in the cab here, you'd be turning around breaking your neck, or you could maybe move the mirrors just right, which you can't in this game, to be able to see are we good. And I did see that Deere released a round baler to where it's going to move itself to, you know, up and down the windrow, because on a round bale you need to make it even. And so sometimes you're leaning a little right on that windrow, sometimes you're going a little close to the left to try to even those sides out. That way you got a nice square shouldered bale there. And then also curves, it's supposed to follow the tractor so we don't have to drive on the windrows to be able to get the windrow fed into the baler. The baler's going to swing around and it's going to have a pivoting tongue on it. That's going to be pretty interesting. I'm kind of curious to see when we'll see those out running around. I think they call it auto weave, maybe. Something like that. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure. We just got this old Coon. Another off-brand one, but hey, the lease was a lot cheaper than like a Crone. So we needed whatever was cheapest on this. And I don't see him back yet. We're starting to catch the rake. Tell you what, we'll probably bail up to the rake and then we're going to have to start raking again. I would come back and get that, but it's barely a percentage of a bale. So it looks way worse than what it is. That filled her up pretty good. You'll hear that different pitch in that baler. If I zoom in here, kind of makes a thump, 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 thump. That's making all these flakes in these bales. So when you cut all this twine off, there's going to be different flakes. There's going to be little squares on that bale. It's going to be a flake. And they'll flake apart. Gosh darn it. Just a bunch there. Now I've got these kind of maxed out here at 240 centimeters. I'm not going to be feeding these or anything like that. These are going to go straight. Try to get some money out of this field. The wheat's just, I don't know if we had a drought. I think Uncle Walter was trying to be a tight butt and didn't fertilize it the best the way it looked. So we're gonna keep going. Gotta get some money somehow. I want to expand some land. I want to get rich enough to where I can buy this field and that field over there and get rid of these dang trees and plow her up like they did back in the old days. They plowed the old grass up, and we're going to plow these trees up. That's another little patch there. They just did not make this pickup quite wide enough on here. Really got to pay attention. How many ponies are we running on this old girl? Oh, anywhere from half, not quite 3/4, about 60-some%. Somebody didn't take their shoes off when they got in here. Floor mat is dirty. Wonder who did that. We're just about done. 21 bales so far on this field. That's not too bad. I don't really know what it goes for. I'd have to look at the price, but really it ain't gonna make a bit of difference. We're just gonna sell them, whatever the price is anyway. Whether it's at the low or the high, yeah, we got about $1 million in the bank, but we're gonna need a little bit more than that. Just a little doodad here. Okay. I'm going to shut this off. We're actually going to go, yep. I was going to say he's got to be getting full. Oh, I accidentally shut the tractor off. That's not good. Hopefully she starts back up. You know, she is a red one. He's not going to quite fill us up, is he? All right. It's full enough. I can't remember what the semi's got. It's going to be close to filling it, probably. The game calls it liters. I'm going to call it bushels. We got 32,000 bushels, which would be ridiculous. They don't really make a grain cart that big. Some bins aren't even that big, actually. Grain bins, I mean. Standing structures, so. We got about 32,000 on. Just Get the old auger out here. Try to miss our rake. I don't know who parked that there. Oh yeah, we're gonna finish the semi here. Semi's full. In real life, this would be about 1,100 bushel when she's full. Judging by the number. We're going to bring this back over here. You can dump into us a couple more times probably before we get her back full. Now we're going to take this truck quick. Let's get this old Mac rolling. Come on, girl. Eat it up. Oh, better put the tarp over. Probably blow some grain out. We can't afford that. Gotta upgrade some equipment. Gotta buy some land. We're gonna expand Grandpa's farm. Somebody needs to spray. Dang. Weeds is flowering. We don't own that piece, but it is ready to harvest. Our corn is not ready yet. If we had a bigger head on our combine, I would take a couple contracts, make a little bit of money, but it'd probably be more of a hassle than what it's worth. Better be focusing on next year and figuring out what we want to plant and where. Oh my lord. She ain't like turning. Bring her into town here. Just gonna dump her here at the elevator. We're gonna save some money yet. We're gonna wait for it to become high priced if we can wait that long. Hopefully we can. Wheel her in here. Undo our tarp. They're not gonna probe us for moisture or anything, which is good. Probably dry anyway. And, oh, there we go. It's going to be doing the back hopper first, looks like. Yep. See it there in the bottom left-hand corner. Ooh, we got automatic ones on this. Or that could be the gearboxes. The handles on this side? There is handles on this side. Doesn't really spin around, though. Switching to the next one. Really wish this was not a triple bottom hopper. Kind of grinds my gears a little bit. And the last little mini hopper in the middle. And boom shakalaka. On we go. Tarp it back. Oh, let's look at the inside of the elevator there. Take a swing by the dealership. Got anything on the lot? Oh, they got some fertilizer for sale, but pretty sure I bought all those. Corner like a champ. A pretty bumpy road if you look at it from this angle. Look at that old truck rock back and forth. Minnesota needs to do a little work, or maybe that's a county, but whoever's in charge of this one. Uh-oh, we got 80% full. See if we can make it back in time. We're going to be cutting her close. This old girl she's struggling. Wheel in here like we own the place. Shut her down. Jumping old red here. Oh, gosh darn it. Come on. Get this CVT or whatever transmission we got on this old girl moving. I believe it is a CVT. Here we roll. Come on. Wish she'd have his auger out like they did in the old games. That's what everybody else would have. Oh, hey, we kept her going. Gosh dang, we couldn't have timed that any better. Couldn't have timed it any better. That's what we call precision. Girl's getting kind of dirty. I don't know where they're finding all the mud in this thing at, but how's the cab of this one? Oh, luxurious and red and black. Look at that. When it's red and black, it don't get dirty. That's why they made it that way. Bet you didn't know that one. %. We're gonna probably dump this. We're going to need finished raking on that side over there, so we can get the rake moved over here. Boom. As a somewhat accurate sound effect, I kind of like it. It just always sounds like it's hollow all the time, even though it's not. See, now I got this pipe so forward, so when you're unloading, which this doesn't do at a very good camera angle, you're kind of looking sideways instead of having to look back at it. Kind of look straight over. So the design of it is well, you don't have to move your head as much. My goodness. Alright, we're going to leave that sit there for now. Fire up the raking tractor. Just trying to... oh, nope, that ain't going to work. I don't want an automatic. Oh, yes, I know. There we go. Ain't gonna be completely square, but it'll be good enough. He's probably got about 6 passes left or so, probably. 7 maybe, probably 7. There's a little bit over here on this side as that curves around there by the trees. We're going to continue raking here. It's pretty sad when the cash crop's got to be the straw. What is wheat going for now? Let's see. Wheat. All the way to the bottom. We got 100,000. Oh, we got to wait till January to sell it. We might be able to wait that long. Be too bad. It's probably worth the wait. 80 cents a liter versus $1.20. Good 40-cent jump. This radar must be one of the, or is this a 7? This is a 7. Must be one of the newer tractors because she doesn't really have many hours on her. Spin this old girl around here. Drop it down. Head back the other way. Forget what kind of rake this is. It's an odd brand. I haven't really heard of much. Potton Gear. Potton Gear rake. Okay. That's a top 1403C. I did get it with that little curtain in there. I was hoping maybe that would make a better windrow. Whether it really does or not, I don't know. It cost me $1,200. Well, I guess that was the option. Didn't really cost me that much when I leased it, but spent more money on it. It's quite the rake. I don't know why that old boy just can't hit the inside brake and whip it and go. He's got to back around and act fancy, and it's not a very efficient turn, but you know what? I guess I probably don't pay him that well either. I'll take it. Now let's speed on over here. Oh, we're gonna have to go around. I don't know who parked that there. I thought that was a good idea. Dang kids. And my lines aren't gonna line up again. That's okay. We'll kind of freehand it a little. Do it the old school way. Had to do this on the old PlayStation back in the last game. Had to line her up on 180 as close as you could go and put her to the wood. We're going to have a boatload of sugar beets. Holy smokes, Crow. You about took out my drone view. Better watch yourself, buddy. I don't know if that's a good sign. They're usually not good signs. Maybe something bad's going to happen on the farm. Oh, he's blinking over there. Switch back to the grain cart. We're coming. Jimmy. We're coming, Jimmy. Initials J, so I'll nickname him Jimmy. Giving her all she's got, Captain. Oh, we'll make it probably. And whew, made it. And I know he's got a narrow head, but I don't know if he just goes back to this end and comes back down and halfway back and he's full. I haven't looked at how many rounds he can get out of it, or if he can even get a round. Hopefully not, but it just means more liters for us. Okay, got him emptied out. We're going to bring this one kind of a little more out of the way. Let's see, I thought it was 37%. That's what this old stuff was making. Yep, I was right. 37%. Not a lick of fertilizer on it. Thank you there, Grandpa Walter. Appreciate it. Okay, back on the rake again. Just can't get back on the rake again. Told you guys this was going to kind of be a grinding day. I haven't had any time to do any of this grinding off screen. I was hoping to have the majority of it done and baled and kind of move into beets, but we're going to have to wait till probably next episode for that one. Surely the 2 beet harvesters I have the AI will work together, hopefully, like they have. Spin her around. And we're going to beat him back to the other end. That's okay. Why we're drifting off so bad? Only pulling a rake. We do a couple more of these windrows and get back in the baler over there. Lots of stuff going on. Wish I could hire a raker, but unless the whole field's windrows, seems like they don't know what they're doing. Unfortunately. How hard are we pulling this old girl? Oh, there's light work. We ain't even quite to a half. Light work. Format's dirty in here too, jeez. Didn't know it was so muddy out there. Yeah, I think he doesn't. I don't think he can quite get around. I don't think. I'm gonna bet no. We're definitely probably gonna get this semi's gonna be full, and I don't think we'll probably get the other one full just by judging on this. It's probably gonna be one of the big hoppers and a little hopper. See, he's got to back up. He's got to turn around. And then he stops and he backs back around. I bet it takes him 20 seconds to turn around. It's a little ridiculous. Why can't we just crank it and go? I know it's got a small head, but also got some turn rows off of her too, so should have adequate turnaround time. Come on. Some of this is just kind of monotonous work. But hey, that's farming. Farming's kind of monotonous work. It's a lot of hours going back and forth just like this. Rake is a little loud. Got a bunch of poles in that field. That'll be fun for our sugar beet harvesters, I'm sure. Oh. Let's see how full he is when we go by. We should have a little bit of a view. He's blinking already. Gosh darn it. So yeah, he can't make a round. I wish they had like a little chime or something. Whenever he gets 80% full or they get full or whatever, it chimes it, because I don't look up in the right hand corner. I need something just a little bit more to catch my attention. Looking at so many other things, it just pops up, and at least it could stay up there or something, that way I can notice it maybe. This might finish out that truck. Probably will. And we're off. Yeah, and I don't, if this takes the majority off to fill that truck, might just leave that truck there for the moment. This grain cart's probably gonna hold the rest of this. Got 2 passes on the left, probably 3 here on the right. That's a couple dumps worth, a little over. Probably about 3 total, maybe. 2.5, 3. Oh yeah, she's gonna fill it up. Probably not gonna empty us out enough. Got us under a third, under a quarter. Perfect. Nice. I think she'll hold the rest of that. Park this kind of in the middle for now. I'll just leave it running. It's all right. Nope, he wants to drag race again. Let's go, Jimmy. Let's go. Come on, boy. Got him. We got him. Yeah, we got to get the baler going again. I'm going to finish this pass, jump in the baler again. He's definitely got 2 passes left, so we're going to have 1 dump, probably a half, and then we'll have a dump. And yeah, it'll be about 3 dumps, which we should be able to hold everything between the combine, grain cart, and the truck. I hope not. I hope we get too much yield on it. But the way she's looking, that's what I'm going to guess. Oh boy. Good old raking. This windrow is just not... That looks like a better windrow. That looks pretty good actually there. That one didn't even look really that good. Crank it around. This stupid crow's still around here. Holy smokes, are coming. They're a little crooked. Alright, we're going to shut this tractor down. Hop in the old baling tractor. Windrow pickup is down. Off we go. Chugga, 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 chugga. Coon, coon. I'm not gonna lie, this job's about as boring as the other one. Hey, they've got to figure out how to make this a little bit less boring. Auto load helps out because loading is boring and it takes forever and it's tedious work. This isn't really tedious, it's just there's no action like raking. The only action is turning around. I get it, that's the way it is in real life. But we're scooting right along. 11 mile an hour, that's pretty good. Whopping 25 bales at, was it 3,000 some odd liters, I think. I don't know what straw's going for. We'll have to look at it on the way back here. There you go, found a new way to slow the tractor down. Instead of hitting the reverse button, just drop the pickup. Drop the pickup. Gosh, I missed another little spot there. Come on, Giants, give me a little bit of bigger window here. This 8RX looks pretty good for straddling these windrows. How full's the combine? It's getting there. He's got one long pass yet, so I don't think he's gonna make it. Let's get to this bale up here to the right and we'll stop. And, oh, there it went 80%. I saw that one. I was looking for it. Kill the PTO there. Ah, hit the button one too many times. Taking off. We'll catch him. We'll catch him. Come on. This is Magnum power, baby. Magnum power. Okay. Come on, Jimmy, dump it. Hit the button. Here we go. Call this unloading on the go. Because he's unloading on the go. He's got just as red a seat as I do. Red power. All right. So, well, he's going to have a strip over here, isn't he? I hope not, but I got a hunch. Yeah, no, he shouldn't. He shouldn't. He should catch all that. So, I'm going to go down here where he's going to be. So then I can dump, and I'll do that patch over there to the left. Actually put this down. Actually, what we should do it like this. A little close here, but he's basically... That'll be, yeah, pretty close. Oh, this is another pet peeve of mine. I want to click on the tractor. I don't want to click on the field. I want to click on the tractor. Oh my gosh, there's a bad spot to park. I really zoom in. There we go. Bogus. Now we're getting caught up. We had a little bit bigger combine. It wouldn't take as long with that. The baling and the raking, that's still gonna be a little painful. I'll try to do some of that off camera so I'm not boring you guys 100%. Keep you more in the more fascinating stuff. This baler ain't a bit dirty yet. Is the tractor getting there? Yep, tractor's dirty. Somehow I got mud clear up on the axles, inside, just everywhere. Everywhere. What do we got for lights on this old girl? This baler got any lights? Oh, yes, she does. Got some work lights. Man, look at that. Slowly rolling them out. Come on, girl. Oh, man. It's probably 3 cents worth there, man. Missed that one. Knew that one was going to happen. That was just too wide. Oh, boy, done. It kind of looks really raggedy on top versus that other one. Fill the PTO. Zoom back out. Jeez Louise. That was pretty close. I don't know if it's going to make it down and back. Got a hunch, probably not. Probably about 3/4 of the way back. Ah, heck, let's run the combine for a pass, shall we? Let's run her for a pass. There we go. Now we're chooching. Coming in pretty nice. It's because she's red. Need to upgrade to a draper instead of an auger head. Need to be getting a draper going. Yeah, she's gotten dirty in here too. Somehow got mud on the lower window, got mud in here. Seat's still clean somehow. Mud and dirt over there. A little bit of dirt over there with all these cautions. My goodness. Should give us an option to peel them off. It's interesting that the key's clear over on the side of the cab. Just an interesting place for it. Oh, look at that wheat coming in. Pure beauty. Pure beauty. We got the old original throttle on there. I got the old manual lever throttle. Yeah, it's been a long time since the green ones have had one of them. It's been buttoned for quite some time. It's got the old switches there. It's kind of a classic, ain't it? Feels a little bumpy. Things are rattling around. Stuff sure has a lot of dust for 9 in the morning. Must be low humidity or something. Gonna be on the last pass here. Last pass of wheat harvest. 2025, I guess. Oh, we found a rake. There we go. Now we're going to be really close to making it back. We're going to be really close. Started in on that pass. I don't know, we're probably 30 foot into that pass. We're at 52%. So you're going to be cutting her really darn close. What else can I see in here? Kind of plain Janer. There's nothing really. Got a bunch of switches up here, huh? Got a transport mode, it looks like. Bin extensions is a switch there. Windshield wipers. Hazards. Different lights. Got the AC controls up there as well. Radio. It's all black. Doesn't look very impressive. Looks like it has Bluetooth. Got a microphone up there. Got a light. A couple different lights, okay. A couple of cup holders over there. Get you a big swig. Can't really read any of these buttons. I don't really know what they mean. There's a bunch of header buttons there. Looks like rotor settings. Fan settings, must be all the combine settings. Chopper settings. Don't know what those orange ones are, but can't quite read them. Never have ran one of these. Oh, we got 3 shelves over here. Gosh darn. Storage. You got one on this side. Interesting. 81%. Man, we used a half a tank of fuel. Jeez. She likes her. She likes burning her rich. Better get the pipe out. We are just about done with wheat harvest. Getting close. Let her clean out. When she's done, when she's all over. There we go. Wheat harvest is in the books. Just gotta take her to the elevator yet. Collect her monies. Take this old girl over to the shop. Get it washed up, fixed up. Probably not gonna refuel it. I don't need spending money on that yet. That was talent right there. That was talent. All right. Take her over to the shed, get this stuff out of the way. We got a little bit of raking and a little bit of baling to do. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. Once we get that done, then we need to get a line on that field. So obviously needs it. We need to get around to fertilizer probably. We'll just park this old girl right in front and center of the shop. Get this grain cart out of the way. It was on running. Do that every time. Let's at least get it over here. And put the pipe out. And when we take the truck to town, just got to pull under it. 310 there. Yeah, there's enough here. I know I got my baler tractor running, but try to get, well, at least do it down and back. We'll probably leave that single one alone. Probably rake those two over there. So we got 3 windrows to make here. Then we'll probably have to lease a bale trailer. Those things are expensive in this game. My goodness, those are expensive. One of those auto load trailers is like $70,000. This is kind of unheard of for just a bale trailer. Never did look to see what it ended up, Never did see if auto load. I don't think that's an added cost to it. I have to do some looking there. Just wish I could hire AI to do these couple rounds and be done with it. Just takes a while. Big fields take a while. It'll be worth it in the long run. We're cutting these 2 passes down for 1 pass on the baler, and the baler runs faster, so depreciation there is going to help out running this. Even though I don't really know how much depreciation we actually have on that, because it is a lease. I'm leasing it. I think it was, I can't remember what it was. Maybe 20,000 put down on that, maybe. So we got to get at least 20,000 of straw to break even on that, which I get a hunch we're gonna. I just have a hunch we'll make a little bit of money. Not a lot, but it will make a little. Be a nice little bonus for us. Actually, I think I can. Yep, that'll work there. Yeah, 1 more pass. Then we gotta bale it all. straw. If we had cows or if we were looking at doing livestock for next year, we'd probably keep this. Probably wouldn't be worth selling back, but I don't foresee that this year yet. I think, we'll probably have some sort of straw harvest, whether that's barley, oats. Doesn't really matter, but I think we're going to have another one probably before we even get to that. Need some other little side hustles here. We need a little more cash flow in this old business, the Big Belt Buckle Ranch. I'm going with that name. It's going to be the Big Belt Buckle Ranch. We are going to be a diverse farm. We're not going to be a row crop only, a cattle only. We're going to be a little diverse. I may eat my words on some of that later, but we can always go back. Okay. Let's go finish up our pass down here. Whoop. Should have added some more guidance lines in there. Okay. Last pass for the old rake. And we can return that old girl. The old Command Pro in her. Only run about 1,500. I don't even know if I'd have to run that, but I suppose you're going to be spinning them things. They're gonna need some oil. .1 hours on her. Don't know if I'm actually going to need a loader. Most of the time I usually don't, but we get into some animal stuff. It might. Alright, let's clean up my mess here. Alright, perfect. Raking is done. Let's head back to the other end. Don't have to drive on the windrow there. Look at that. Don't condone going 33 miles actually through the field. That probably wouldn't be a good thing, but we're going to do it anyway. I'm going to drag this kind of over by that shop. When we get done baling and stuff, I'll turn both of those off a lease. Kind of at the same time, we'll just kind of just set her here for now. Take off. And this bale kind of looks shaggy. I got a shaggy looking bale there. pumping them out. A few more wren rows and that'll conclude tonight. That will conclude the night. Come on. 11 mile an hour at a time. Yeah, to make one of these bales, it actually takes tremendous pressure to consolidate all that loose straw, pack it in there tight, and pop out a bale like this. It's squeezed down pretty hard. Okay, picking that up. Nice. Rolling. Okay, let's plan out a little bit of this stuff. It's starting to get a little boring, so let's plan out some of these things. So I own corn, beet, grass, which that's going to stay grass, wheat that's harvested, and we got more beets up here. When we're going to expand our farm, what direction do we want to expand it? This is cotton. What is this over here? Is this grass? What is that? Grass. Now, if we want to go to livestock, we're going to need some grass. We're going to need some hay. Now, this map also has alfalfa, I believe, as well, which is this style of green. So number 6 right now is alfalfa. 23 is alfalfa. Looks about it for at least this season. We can see what they turn into. Don't know why I turned that way. That was a big turn. Inefficient. Drop it down again. So I wonder what does this one cost? That's 308,000 for field 11. Okay. Puts us down around that 600,000 mark. We don't know what the beet harvest is going to pull in for money. When do beets normally? When have they maxed out on their price? Sugar beet. December, sweet. That'll be a quick turnaround. So I think we harvest them September, October, one of those months. I mean, it's 10 cents, but the yield, the volume should be quite a bit. So 10 cents is going to add up over time. And if we get this grass, even though we don't have animals yet, we could sell. I mean, there's going to be probably, I don't know off the top of my head, probably at least three cuttings of hay. So 3 rounds of hay we could sell. Or it's going to depend on how bad we're going to need the money. If we don't need the money as bad, we can do 1 cutting of hay, 1 cutting. We can wrap those bales. We can turn them into silage. That way we don't have to lease a a forage harvester or something like that. Then we'd have 2 out of the 3 things for our total mixed ration. We could go that route. And we might see after harvest what some of these turn into. Field 20 I'm interested in, 21 I'm interested, 11, 10, 16, 18 is pretty interesting as well. Try to keep it close. This one's kind of up in the middle of nowhere. I don't really want to get here yet. I kind of want to just expand in this general area for now. And then we can expand further and beyond after that. Because we kind of got an idea. So what did we have in the? We had 103,000. We got another truckload of 50. So that's 150. Let's just call it 170,000 bushels at. Well, wheat was at the bottom. About 1,200 per thousand. So that's $1.22 per liter. That's only a couple $100 grand. Got off my dang row while I was trying to figure that up. So that's not quite going to pay for that field over there. Barley is not quite going to pay for that. Now let's see what we get off of our straw, which I will probably. I'm planning on selling this once I gather it all up. I'm gonna be honest. I'm looking for a quick flip. Thought they were all the way down there, but couldn't even grab it. Missed it. Choking. Oh, jeez Louise. So I'm telling you, Giant, that should have sucked that up. Didn't even. Well, it sucked part of that one up. Crank it. Oh, sweet Lord. Getting time. Got a couple windrows left. So let's just see what the fluctuation of straw is, if it tells us. I didn't see straw in there. Did you guys? There's got to be a price for it. I just didn't see it. All right, let's get this thing squared up. There we go. Okay. Straw. Maybe it's up at the top. Straw. 15 cents to 9 cents. Oof. We might hold on to them. Problem is, then I gotta lease that trailer twice. For a 4 cents difference, I ain't gonna do that. We're getting rid of them. We're gonna take the money and we're gonna run. We're gonna run for the hills. Couple more left there. We got all that one. Nailed that one just right. Got a down and a back. I'm going to say we're going to commit to buying field 11. That's our game plan right now. Field 11 is going to be ours. And we'll see what other fields we can come up with. the same time. We'll see what we need for equipment. We'll have to figure some of that out. This tractor, I've got to start. This one's got to go. It's got to be pretty close to number 1 on the list. Also, just now thought of this. I don't really want to do beets again. Beets takes forever. They're small, even with 2 of them. I'm not saying we won't bring them back. When we get enough land, we might bring some back and do some fields. But right now, especially if we're wanting to get a little more diverse, I think we got a lot of money tied up in those beet harvesters. We can use that to help fund maybe the either you can fund more ground, or we can help those fund the fund like a cattle barn or pig or sheep or something. I'm not really don't want to do pigs. I don't mind sheep. I do cows, chickens is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking some of those, greenhouses probably even. There's not really much to do on a greenhouse other than fill it up with water, and not that you're going to make a boatload of money off of them, but if we ever want to get into the production side of stuff, they'll help out tremendously. Maybe we should turn one of these fields into rice. That'd be a ginormous field of rice. That'd be worse than sugar beets. We could do a smaller field, like maybe this field 18 could be rice. What other small fields they got? 45's even too big. The 35 is probably too big. 9 could be rice too. We could have a couple rice. Or I guess we could do long grain rice instead of doing the whatever other variety of rice they've got. Put a couple fields in. Long grain, we're going to use our same equipment to plant it and harvest it, so that's not as big of a deal. I don't know what the price of those are, though. Let me straighten up here quick. What's the price of rice? How much would that yield us? Rice is not in there. There's no real rice there either. What the heck? Rice bag. Don't care about those. I just want regular rice. Gotta be up here somewhere, doesn't it? There we go. Okay, so that's just... Okay, long grain rice. So, all right, let's get to the end here. Spit out our bale and we'll take a look at it. And we're not gonna get all this. And boop. Yep, missed some of it. And it's not even worth getting because we're only at 13% of a bale. How do I unload it? Why? Okay. Holy smokes, we had 3 of them in there. Even got a little baby one. Oh, no. Ain't gonna matter, we got auto unload. Okay. Close the gate. We only used 1 roll of twine on all those bales. It's rather impressive. And we're going to come over here. Park that old girl. And I don't know if that trailer's going to work on that truck. I'm going to try leasing one of those trailers, see if it'll work on this truck. I got a hunch it's not gonna. I'm going to get the biggest trailer because hopefully I can get it done in one shot. And we still got to look up the rice price. Try to get these picked up, sold, and hit the hay. Even though we don't have any yet. We're gonna buy that field 11. But we got to get our sugar beets off. That should give us a good cushion of cash when we get those sold, get the equipment sold that goes with it. That's probably about a $1 million deal there. Be close, not quite. definitely over half. Whoop. That was close. Big Belt Buckle Ranch can't afford another insurance accident here. I don't know why I bought all those, but they're sitting there yet. We got anything for sale? I haven't looked at this in a little bit. Man, we got that nice trailer there for fertilizer and stuff, but it'll be all right. Okay, we're looking for hay trailers. Hay trailer. I missed the flatbeds. Flatbed. There we go. Jeez Louise, that was clear the heck up there. All right, we're going to select this one. Yes, I want auto load, so it didn't add any more. I don't care. I don't care. I really don't care about the rest of it. Don't want a license plate. Don't need one. I'm going to lease $1,300. Take it. Hopefully it hooks up to the truck. Come on. Come on. She can do it. Oh, you can do it. I believe in you. Oh my goodness. It works. Okay. While they're cheering, I'm gonna throw a couple of these on the back. Give us some weight here. Yes, I could do it with a forklift, but time is usually of the essence on some of this stuff. It'd take me a long time if I did a full simulation of that. Okay. I can get all these on there, aren't we? I'll just take these back to the shop because we're going to need them. Probably. Need to put them where that wheat is. Maybe that's what I bought them for. Dump them where that wheat was. And let's stick you up top here. That'll work. Oh. Can I not latch this one? Yeah, I can. Okay. I look like a hillbilly with the way we stack them on there, but hey, never gets the job done. Makes it a little teeter-tottery though. Now we're rolling. Gotta really slow down for that one. Holy smokes. Give her heck here, International. Must have used part of one of them. Don't remember what I bought them for. Got that corner almost a little close. Probably gonna throw these fertilizers off there, or we're definitely rolling the truck. I guarantee you we'd roll the truck. Technically, we could buy that little Field 18 and harvest it quick. Could do that with the grass too, but we're gonna finish what we got first. Do that stuff later. Okay. Off of there, these are all the same, right? Yep. Okay. Boop. Oh, tidy these up. When we get towards the end of the day. Right now, she's doing good. Boop. It's a lot of fertilizer. But we'll put it on after all the crops come off, so you're right, we just prepaid it. Prepaid. All right. Now let's roll. Okay. Start picking up these bales. I never did look see how many we had by the baler, but hopefully it's more than one trailer. Oh, okay, whatever. What the hell? Why are all these shorter now? Oh my goodness, great. How did that happen? How in the world are these all shorter? Where did this, here's a longer one. What in the world happened to this baler? Oh, this is gonna be great. Alright, well, we'll stick to this side, I guess, for the most part. Jeez Louise. I don't know how that got changed, but I guess it did. Must have hit a button or something. Probably was me. I'll blame operator error, or it's a piece of junk coon baler. Well, that's even the wrong size. That was done earlier. Weird. Weird. Yep, those are little ones. Got a few big ones here that might actually finish out the trailer. We are going to take more than one load. Just yep, third row. And oh man, that's even sucks worse. Oh no, that's a small one. Looks like okay. All right. Let's haul back. Take a load of small bales, I guess. That is weird. Why do I have two different sized bales in there? I didn't think I hit anything. I have to go back and tape and look. I bet I bumped it, fat fingered it or something probably. Come on, Chevy. International, whatever you want to call it. GM, whatever. Come on. Should have been able to put like another 6 on the... Yeah, maybe not 6, but put at least 3 or 4 on the flatbed. I think she likes pulling this, which it would be a lot of weight. It would be a lot of weight. These bales are big and heavy. Very dense. And we're actually going to cut across neighbor Jim's field. Since he was harvesting for us, he let us drive across his field. Okay, wheeler in here. $23,000, boom. That's the baler paid for. Ish, should be really close. Yeah, it was like 20-some thousand, I thought. Holy smokes. Loud up field, my goodness. Good thing she's a lease trailer. Alright, come on, girl. Another load here, quick. Get these off of there, and we're going to end the episode there. Try to get this day finished up. Come on, truck. This thing only go 45 miles an hour. Surely goes faster than that, doesn't it? Probably goes 50 something. Oh, upshift. Let's go. Oh yeah, she gets up to 50. She was about there. It's a dang rough road. She can't handle it. Oh, how many of these are we going to be able to fit? Same amount? I'm going to be ticked if it's the same amount. Can't be. I want to see which ones are long and which ones are not. I just don't know how these... Well, that's why they look straggly. I suppose... I noticed they look straggly. I just thought it was that one and kind of the rendering of stuff, but I must be Must have been a thing. I must have fat fingered it. So I thought they looked a little weird. Got it. Oh, big one. Yep. Little one. I just don't know how that got back and forth all the time. That'll pass. Yeah, nope, this is a little one. Little one. Became very inefficient. And then random big one. Okay. Oh, there we go. And get this little one. Is that it for? I think this one's a little. Looks like. Yeah. You're big. What about you? You kind of look little-ish. You are, okay. Alright, got that one. We got room for 2 more. What are all these over here? Now that pile of them I know is little. Those are all big. Okay. Looks like we about got these left. Oh man, we're gonna be one freaking short. Alright, we're gonna throw that girl on a bed. Actually, I think that's a different one, but we're gonna throw it anyway. Strap that old girl down. Oh, there's another little one. Oh, we're gonna take this one too. Oh, come on, Betty. Lift her up. Her up. Okay. I think it's is that a bigger one? What size is that? It's kind of become a mess. We'll take it too. Why not? More the merrier. More the merrier. There we go. Got them all strapped down. Alrighty. One more load here. Should be another 20-some thousand we should get off of this, I think. I didn't think we'd yield this much, but it was worth it. Come on. Oh, man, Jim, there's a big hole back there, buddy. I tore off my axle. I could get a bank loan, I guess. I'm trying to pay for this all cash. This is a cash-only operation. Another 22,000. That was like a little less. Okay, but yeah, they're smaller bales. I guess technically it probably makes some sense. Holy smokes. Beating the heck out of the truck and the trailer here. Should have did that before Jim plowed it up. All right. Come on, truck. Need you to kick it in the booty. Upshifter, come on. I'll do it for you. Oh yeah, come on. You can do it. Yeah, she really, oh, there we go. Oh, she downshifted me, you sucker. She just has a hard time with this trailer getting there. That's all right. All right, let's pick these old girls up. Operating position on. Auto load engaged. Maybe we got a little weight to the, yeah. Shouldn't have any weight to the wheels. I was thinking maybe the back wheels had a little more weight to them. They could pull harder, but it's on the trailer. I do like the little trailer sounds. They can become annoying. A little bit of bang. Ah, man. I'll throw this one on the truck. Try to get everything done in one load here. We ain't messing around no more. Holy smokes, I pushed that one a little too far, didn't I? Strap her down. Take it off. All right, come on. There we go. All right. Do the last few bales of straw here. Might be worth I'm gonna say $5,000. I'm gonna guess $5,000. Put your guess in the comments. What are these bales gonna be worth? If you win, you get nothing. But you can't win if you don't play. Just keep that in mind. Whoop. Better get those answers locked in here. 4,000. He lowballed me. Sucker. These are the big dog ones, though. You sure about that? All right, what's this bale going to be? Ready? Ooh, $881. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, we're both wrong. Over $7 grand. Jeez Louise. I appreciate the playing. I appreciate the playing. Let's get this old truck back there. Return our leases back, and we're going to call it a night. That's what I'm saying. Take our lease returns back. Then when we start out on the next one, we're going to be ready for beet harvest. See if I can get everything planned out for next stream. Next stream will be probably Monday or Tuesday, I'm gonna guess. Monday or Tuesday. I'll put something out probably this weekend. I'll do a scheduled one. Oh, now he's coming back with 6,000. He's still short. Still shorted it, but you know, hey, Price is right. You would have got that one. You would have won that car. Okay, let's get our leases out of here quick. Oh, we're gonna keep that one for now. Baler, she gonna be returned. Bale trailer return. And the rake returned. So what did it say that I sold? I always forget. They're right in here. Finances. Bales. We got 55,000 off of that. That wasn't too bad. And only 20. So we netted about 30. Close. So that was well worth it. Well worth it. Well, oh, then we come back with 7,000 now. Okay. I see how you guys like playing the game now. I see how you like playing the game. Well, with that, I want to thank everybody, the whole whopping couple, well, one left, for hanging on. We'll see you next time, and good night.